you're a person who is dedicated, excited, and really thrilled about exposing students to science, technology, engineering, and math. Yesterday, I came to you with 3 essential life skills for every student and how to master them and teach them to your kids. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 tips on how to become a STEM student, or how to create a STEM student rather, with an interest in math or science. Won't be before you long, but the first thing you got to do is make sure that things are hands on. Ensure that you have a hands on activity. What does that mean? That means that students need to be able to touch things, something tactile. We don't always want to be using auditory functioning when we're talking about STEM or getting involved in science, technology, and in math. We want to be able to think it and then do it. So ensure that there is a hands on portion to this. Now, when I think about hands on, I'm thinking about like technology, coding, right? Artificial intelligence. So, construction. I don't know how many of you guys like to play Jenga. That's like one of my favorite games. Maybe because I'm an engineer, and I like to build things and then not really demolish them, but hopefully when you play Jenga, it doesn't fall on you. But construction is another way that we get into engineering and get kids into engineering, simply because we're talking about building, we're talking about the foundation and how things move in tandem and work together as you are building. And what happens when you release or take away the major pillars of an actual building or construction. So that is number one. All right, making sure that your projects or your program or whatever you are doing within STEM is hands on to ensure that you are creating a student with an interest in math or science. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, we want to ensure that you are highlighting industry leaders, right? So we know, like Elon Musk, who is the founder of what is it, SpaceX, product architect of Tesla. We have other folks like Jessie Wilson, who is the CEO of Dreambox Learning, which is an educational technology space. Check that her out. Jessie Wilson, CEO of Dreambox Learning, which is an educational technology space. And then we also have Chris Young, who's the CEO of McAfee, which is a company that protects data for 9 out of 10 of 100 Fortune 500 companies. Okay, so we have leaders in that field, and in these fields of technology, of science, engineering, mathematics, that students need to see and be able to speak about and relate to. All right. Last but not least, number three, we want to ensure that there is some type of online gaming app presence when we talk about getting students interested and allowing them to be really the superstars and having them be the cutting edge in science, technology, engineering, and math. So I have 3 games for you, and I hope that you try them out. And I hope that you just comment after this and just let me know what that looks like for you. So we have the first game is Scratch. Scratch Junior or Scratch, and we know that has been based by MIT. They've put that program together. There's another program. Can you give you a little? I'll leave that to the end. I'll put the bonus on the end. All right, and then we have Busy Water, which is usually for ages 4 to 8. All right, and so usually the programs that we're talking about are students that are ages 4 to 12. Right, so our goal through Daily Smith STEM, our non-for-profit, is really to ensure that students are getting into the sciences at a very young age. Right, we don't want to reach them when they're in high school. They're already gone through the gate by then. So these games and these apps really help students to get into their love of science and STEM through gaming and apps. So the first one I said is Scratch or Scratch Junior. And then the second one is called Busy Water. Okay. And I love Busy Water's mantra. It's like, think outside of the water or something like that, which is kind of cool. And then last but not least, we have Tinkercad. Tinkercad is really exciting simply because it's like a CAD program. If you don't know what CAD is, it's a computer program that works simply as designing, like designing technology, or designing any type of apparatus that you have, but on a computer, right? And then what will happen is that you'll print it either a hard copy or you could use it as a 3D copy as well, which is 3D printing rather. All right. So I just hope that this was able to help you as you continue to move forward in the educational space and also in the arena of working with students in science, technology, engineering, and math. And those are my 3 tips on how to ensure that you are creating a stellar STEM student. See you all soon. That's your girl, Joanna Smith, engineer and also the founder of Daily Smith STEM. And I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow.